Hey guys, it's Tony with Backwoods Biker Magazine and Wood Tramp Outdoors. It's November the 8th. I've got BattlBox mission number 93 for November right here. Hang tight because there is truly some cool stuff in this box. Welcome back. I'm going to get right into the mission brief right here, and we'll talk about prices and all that as we go. You know, this is the time of month where a lot of hunting is going on. People are going out and enjoying, you know, the woods again after being burned up in the summertime. We had some hot summer this year. Fall is a great time for everybody. There's hunting going on, beautiful camping weather, and the stuff that you're going to see in here will get you out there to enjoy it even more. So let's talk about it. The basic box, which costs you $34.99, has 3 items in it, and I think you'll agree these are all pretty handy items to have. We start off with Axe Wax, and I believe that's the name of the company. This is a premium 100% natural food safe wood finish, and this is just a paste type of wax is what it is. And you know, we were messing around with a little bit, and it is kind of reminiscent of another product you hear us talking about all the time, which I won't mention right now. But this is good for wood handles. You know, you could even use it on your blades as well. Tarp seams, boots, handles, anything that's wood or leather. And by just doing this with your finger, you will heat it up. You're emulsifying the wax. And then you can put it on your axe handles. I will tell you this, if you decide to use this on your wax handles, sand off the existing finish that's on there. It won't take you very much because if it came from a factory, and most guys that you know, will do custom axes, that's pretty good for lips as well. It doesn't taste very good though, so don't eat it. It's made in Ashland, Oregon. But what I was going to tell you is that sand off whatever finish is on there before you do it, and you can heat it up, the axe handle, with a blow dryer if you want to. If you got a heat gun, just be careful that you don't burn anything. And if you don't have any of those, what you can take is like a cotton t-shirt, and you can just go up and down on that, and you will heat that up, open the pores up, and then when you put this axe wax on there, it is going to just soak right off into those fibers of the wood. Set it off to the side for about an hour or two, come back and buff it out, and you'll be glad you did, because it really treats the axes, anything wood, very well. We put it on some leather sheaths, worked very well. So yeah, it's a great product. They give this a value of $22. We don't really have anything to compare it to as far as pricing goes like that, but yeah, I think that it would be a good bargain at $22. So that's the first one, and it's 100% made here in the USA. The second thing, and you know how I feel about anything to do with first aid. Man, too many people don't take first aid seriously, especially the major bleed issues. And this isn't a bleed bag, but this is kind of a, you know, a day hiker's type of bag. But I wanted to share it with you. This comes from My Medic, and it's called the Hiker Medic Med Pack. And you know, what I like about this company, My Medic, is that they do modular packaging for different applications. And they are reasonably priced, that's for sure. This happens to be a kit that, you know, that I would say is probably on the basic level. And, you know, I'm reading right here where it says basic, you know. But let's just pour this dude out and see what's in here. Now, while I'm pouring it out, they give it a value of $27.95, and we'll call it $28. Okay, I'm just going to put this little package right there, and let's just go through this. Okay, so you get some bandages here. This is a couple Curate bandages. It's like 3 or 4 inch bandages. Those are cool. And then, oh yeah, these Super Skin from My Medic, anything Super Skin. If you go to buy anything, try these. Really try these. These are the best bandages I think that we've ever really had our hands on. You know, even the ones I used in the military didn't stand a chance against these. These are great bandages. Then you just got some regular ones here also. Nothing really super dynamite, but they do not match what those super skins are. Then you have, so you got 2 emergency burn care packets, which is not a bad idea, you know, if you're talking about going on a day pack. And then you get, oh, look here. This is a aqua tab to help you purify water if you really need to. Then you have some sunscreen lotion, which isn't a bad idea to have with you if you're out on a day kayak, especially with your family. This is an emergency space blanket. And this one is an 83-inch by 55. I'm not going to open it up because I've seen my medic blankets before, and these are really good blankets here. A lot of them are just super thin, and you cough on them and they'll rip. Not this one. Okay, then you get some of these electrolyte packets. This looks to be strawberry kiwi. That sounds tasty. You get 2 of those. Not a bad idea to carry these in your pack when you're out there. It looks like they give you a hank of, I wonder if it tells me how long that is. How much, nope, it really doesn't, but it feels like about 25 feet of paracord here, 550 paracord. And it seems to be pretty decent, you know. I won't say it's the best paracord I've ever seen, but it would do the job for you. You know, when a paracord jacket moves back and forth real easy, that's not a real premium one here, but it will do the job. You can make a ridgeline out of this. There's a lot of things that you can do with 25 foot. And as always, you know, if you're going to carry this with you, turn it into a quick deploy ridgeline. You'll love that. We got videos out on how to do that, and numerous other guys do also. Then let's see here. Man, there's all kinds of stuff. Look at all this stuff in here. We got sting relief. If you get stung by something, you know, I don't know how well that works, but never fails when I get stung pretty good. They got 2 alcohol prep pads. You can never go wrong with those. And these are also can be used for a fire accelerant, as can a lot of this petroleum-based stuff that's in here. Then you have some ibuprofen, which is a good thing going on here. Diphene, active ingredient, uses relieves these symptoms due to the hay fever or respiratory allergies. You know, a lot of people have allergies when they go out and they get the sniffles and all that stuff. Lip balm, just in case you don't want to use your axe wax, you can use the lip balm. Then you have triple antibiotic ointment, and this again, you can use this for your fire. Get this ibuprofen. And then this guy here, what do we have here? Oh, we got big 4x4 gauze sponges. You know, if you get cut and burned, whatever. What we got here? Another sunscreen lotion right here. And then we have an emergency whistle. And this is, you know, this is one of the items that a lot of people don't even think to put in their day pack or anything. You know, everybody that knows me, I carry a big ocean storm whistle, and I'm sure there's another name for it, but it's a big orange honker that I put a lanyard on it, and it is attached to the inside of every pack that I carry out or haversack, because you never know whenever you're going to have to blow a whistle that people can hear you from afar off. You know, so this is a great add to this month's basic battle box, and again, they give it a value of $27.95. We'll call it $28. All right. Then this next item, I love this company. I've seen a lot of stuff from Uberleben, and this is called the Uberleben 6-inch Hexa Fire Starter. And this, you know, a lot of people don't realize that ferro rods come in good, better, best, and phenomenal. Uberleben is known for phenomenal ferro rods, you know, and this one here is shaped like a hexagon. I don't know if you can see it, but I like this. You know, every ferro rod that I've ever owned, even the ones that we sell, are all round rods, and this is hexagonal, and it throws out the sparks. It comes with this sharpened little striker that has a little measuring device, you know, different things, you know. I mean, this is This is pretty much standard. Everybody has these because they all come out of China. That's the truth. But man, I love this here. So you're going to be able to see this in action really, really soon, because I got to do another video. We did a video on fat wood, and within 24 hours, we probably had 600 emails asking us questions about how to use fat wood. But this is a great little addition. Man, look at that. I love this. I could do this all night long. All right. They give this a value of $32, and I would say that's a fair price because of the quality of it. Right. Ferro rods, you know, can really make a difference when you're in an emergency situation, or even if not an emergency situation. These can save your life, and they can surely make your life a whole lot easier when you're out in the bush and you're out camping. Again, they give this a value of $32. Now remember, you're spending $34.99 to get into the basic box, and the value of this is $82. You know, that's more than double. What a great basic box we got this month, that's for sure. Then we're going to go to the advanced box, and you pay $64.99. And remember that when you go up in the tiers, you get everything in the prior tier. So the basic box is going to come with the advanced box, and the advanced box is very, very cool this month. This comes from Uberleben as well, and it is the stainless stoker flat pack stove and waxed canvas sleeve. I love this. Okay, now you've seen us review several flat stoves, and you have heard me say, I didn't like any of them. Now, I'm not taking off the paper off this because I'm not, you know, doing anything with this, but I wanted to show you now, while I'm doing this, okay, I'm going to lay these parts out. Very, very simple. Lay these parts out. While I'm talking here, I want to mention that almost every flat stove we've ever messed with has been made out of just very, very flimsy stamped steel. Wasn't stainless at all. They were hard to put together. They were flimsy. You know, this thing is rock solid. But again, you're talking about Uberleben. They don't play around when they make anything. You know, so when you put this together, you want to make sure that the raised elevation is on the outside, right? And then you can just put this in like this, that like that. There you go. And then we'll put this one like this. There you go. And then you're going to put your floor down, and you want your floor with the elevation up, right? Okay. It's got 3 tabs on this, so you want to go into this tab here. Don't play around with me, man. Put that tab there. Put that tab right there. Come on, tab. There you go, tab. Right? And then the last thing you do here, actually isn't the last thing, but is the last panel that you put together. One side goes down, the other side goes up, and that also is another sign of a company trying to go above and beyond what everybody else is doing, you know, because almost everybody has all their stamped stuff the same way. And then the last thing that you got here are these guys. These are your cross members, and they go right in here. This is how we figured this out. Right here and right here, and then that'll go right there. You know, I should have had a pot. Yeah, and unfortunately for me today, I'm here by myself. That's right. Tony is solo today. All right, so there is your Uberleben flat stove. Feed your fuel in here. Get plenty of oxygen to help feed that fire. It will be sustainable, and I promise you that this weekend I will have this out, and I will be making something on here, something delicious just for me. It comes with this canvas bag. It's not flimsy, man. I mean, this thing is really, really rock solid. And if you've ever messed with these, one of the things that's a hassle is the carbon buildup that happens. Then when you go to take them apart, You know, you should have gloves. But putting them in a bag like this, it doesn't get the rest of your gear all funky and nasty, you know. So again, this is a great ad. All right, now the price point on this guy is $48. And again, you can find flat stoves, collapsible flat stoves, for under $20, but you've wasted your money. Truly, they are junk. This is heavy duty, and I would recommend if you don't have one, you know, and you're not going to get the the BattlBox, go out and buy one of these things. But get on BattlBox and get the whole thing, because if you buy this advanced box, you get the stove and you get all the stuff in the basic box. It costs you $64.99, and with both of them together, you have a value of $130. You've doubled your money already. All right, so now let's move on to the Pro Box, and the Pro Box is really kind of neat, you know. This is from Mountain Bonded. Oh, let me tell you, you're into the Pro Box for $119.99. They give this a value of $79.95. We'll call it $80. But this is pretty cool. This is the Mountain Bonded. That's the name of the company. Sketch it, right? And I've had people ask me about these, but I've never had one in my hand, to be honest with you. This is the first one I've ever had in my hand, and everybody that was jacking around with this here, you know, they're all trying to bid and beg to have this. But I think that we're going to keep this one on our shelf because it's the first one I've ever seen. But it is a great tool. Now, I'm going to read some of this to you here. And I will tell you, get out on Curran 1776's BattlBox YouTube channel. See what he does with this thing, because I'm not going to do it justice in here by just telling you this. It says the sachet has been used for many years as an all-purpose tool that includes a skinner, a hatchet, a hammer, and ripper or gut hook. You can use this tool from the hand as an improvised knife or ulu. It's great for skinning game, or fashion a handle. This is cool. From the surrounding woods, and use it as a hatchet or a hammer. You just put it in here. Now there are threads in here, so you want to make that just a little bit bigger than that, then taper it down, then screw it in. And they give you a screwdriver and a couple screws if you want to put it in that way. You know, I'm not sure that I would carry this out. I wouldn't take a screwdriver like this out with me and a bunch of screws. You know, you're just asking to lose stuff. But if you want to do it permanent and then, you know, put this on your backpack or whatever, you can do that. But what a neat tool. And it's not flimsy. This sucker is very heavy. There is no weight on here. But it does say it's made from 65 MN carbon steel and comes with a genuine leather sheath. And it's heavy duty leather. It's not no funky little stuff. So you can take your axe wax and you can condition this leather. All right, it's very nice stuff. So that is, man, that is just cool. You know, how that didn't end up in the Pro Box, I will never know, but I'm glad it didn't, and I'll tell you why. So they give this a value of $79.95. We'll call it $80. So when you add up the basic box, the advanced box, and the Pro Box, the added value comes to $210. That is pretty good, right? It's almost double again. So now we're going to move on to the Pro Plus box, which is also the knife of the month, and you're into this box for $169.99. They give this a value of $89.99, and we will call it $90. This is the Holtzman's Guerrilla Survival Hash, the Bloodline, and we were all passing this around, and that's what we do, and everybody gives their opinion, what they think about whatever it is. And I'll be honest with you, to every one of us, you know, we'll number them, you know, 1 from 10. Every one of us gave it at least an 8, and that's saying something with the yahoos that work around here. But this is made from 1095 high carbon steel. It is called the Bloodline. And I got to tell you, this is one of the best knives that I've seen from BattlBox in a very long time. Every now and then they will throw out something exceptional. They always got good knives in here, but sometimes they will throw out something exceptional. This guy is very, very exceptional. 1095 high carbon steel. It's 8.27 inches long. And one of the things that impressed us was the balance that was on this thing. Look at that. Pretty balanced. And shave sharp, you better believe it. Look at that. There goes those hairs, sacrificing the hairs on my hand. Right. I just had to sacrifice some hairs off my chest because they put a heart monitor on me. No big deal. All right. And the scales are G10 black, and they've got those orange inserts in there that I think is really, really sexy. Yeah, pretty sexy. Colors for my high school was orange and black, gold manual rams. Yeah, pretty cool. And the sheath in this, you know, that's what happens a lot of times, is a company will make a dope knife, and then they put these poop butt sheaths in the package. You know, just don't even send the sheath they're going to sell, you know, send it some crap. This is not crap. This is a very good sheath, and it's got a top-notch quick clip on the back as well. You know, most people don't spend that kind of money to get these out. I'll have to jack with this because I think I made it stick, or somebody else did. But anyway, you're talking about a very, very top shelf knife right here. And you know, folks are always asking me, hey, you know, yeah, I've said this before, will you sell the knives? Will you do this with this? You know, at the very most, we give stuff away. And I don't think that this knife is going to make it on the giveaway list. That's how much I like it. And it's not real heavy. It's a great size. You know, you've heard me say before, I'm not into the great big long knives. Watch that video on the Fatwood, because I mentioned a particular knife company and a couple of knives that are over 5 inches that are, you know, a couple of my favorites. But this is usually what's in my wheelhouse right here. This is great. I love this knife, and BattlBox did a great job getting this for you. Now, as I said, you're into this for $169.99. You get everything and all the other tiers, and you combine all that, and you're at $300, almost double your money. That happens every month with them, and that's why, you know, we continue to endorse and recommend BattlBox. We turn on a lot of people to BattlBox. Now with the new Wanlo box for kids, it's a great way to introduce, you know, young children just to something outdoorsy. Helps them to connect the dots, and it may help them make the leap from this rudimentary, this elementary kid stuff into the next level of, hey, I want to know how to learn to do this out in the woods or that in the woods. So it's really good. Now, in this box from Holtzman's Guerrilla Survival, that's these people, you get a free gift if you just let us know what you think of the product on our Facebook page, and we'll send you a free gift. Look at that. There you go. It says, if there are any of our products that you really want, contact us on Facebook about a discount. Well, that is pretty stinking cool. Let me see who this card comes from. Come on, who is this? Oh, same company. $20. $20 off when you go on their website. That's pretty good. So, I mean, to me, you add those to the price of your product, you know, to your end price here. Let me see here. We got a couple other things too. BattlBox subscribers get a 30%. Come on, folks. This is all from the same company. They keep throwing stuff out to us. 30%. I'm going to have somebody contact them and ask them if these all can be added up together, because that's pretty cool. You get a little sticker from the Axe Wax company, you know, if you want to put on your forehead or on your car's window or whatever. And then, you wouldn't believe how many emails that we got asking us about the gold ticket, okay? Now, let me see here. How do I want to scrape this off? Well, look at this. I just so happen to have a blade right here. Scratch off for a chance to win big. Let's see what we want. This says try again. This says try again. You're teasing me. Right? Here we come. Drum roll. This says 20% off the shop. So you see, you got all this stuff, and I was just looking for a BattlBox hoodie. I was going to do some swagging in front of the camera, but they don't have any right now. But this is 20% off, and I'm sure that we'll be able to find something there, somebody in our crew. Now, last thing that I want to tell you is that this has been kind of a secret, but we're letting the cat out of the bag because it's starting to grow for us. But we are doing a collaboration with BattlBox. It's a collaboration tour where we are going to head out, head south, and we're going to be stopping in different communities. We're taking BattlBox gear with us, and I can't tell you that 100% everything we got is going to be BattlBox, but the majority of it will be BattlBox gear that you'll be able to see in action and in motion. And we're going to cut down south, head over towards the East Coast. We're going to end up in Georgia. You know where we're going? We're going to the BattlBox headquarters. That's right. We're going to be spending a little time down there with Mr. Curran, 1776. And whoever might want to come out and hang out with Backwoods Biker Crew. So be on the lookout for that, because that's going to happen in April. May is the tentative dates right now. We're putting the program together. We got a lot of stuff's going to go on. Tons of videos going to be shot. So we got a lot of stuff that's happening. I appreciate you guys asking the questions, sending the emails, all that. You know, your support has been very helpful to us. So till next time, you guys ride free, you live free, and as always, you be safe out there, no matter what you're doing. But man, especially if you get yourself a blade like this, you gotta be safe.